times x to the b. What was my rule? Yeah, we had to add those. So it's x to the a plus b. So if you remember, when we multiply those together, we're multiplying, or we're adding our exponents. Okay? So, when I have, this is just the what property? Yeah, that's all we're doing is distributing all of these. Okay? So, h times h gives us h squared, plus h times 4 gives us 4h. And that is my answer, because those aren't like terms. So I can't combine those any further. Okay? So here, k times k gives me k squared minus, what is it? 9k, yep. All right. 9a times a. 9a squared plus 9a times 1. Okay. Boom, done. Questions so far? Are we getting these? You sure? All right. All right, so down here, 16 times p. 6p squared minus 48p. Yep. All right. So 3c times negative 2c. Good. Negative 6c squared minus just minus 15c. Okay. How about negative 4g squared times 2g? There you go, negative 8g cubed. And now we've got a negative and a plus sign, so that plus sign is going to turn into a minus 28 g squared. Good. Okay, so far so good, right? All right. Sometimes there's going to be more than 2 terms. So if I look at number 7, we just have to make sure that we distribute it to all 3 of them, right? Mm-hmm. Cindy? Well, because I have g squared times nothing. There wasn't a g over here. Multiply it back. So we just brought over the g squared. Okay, if there was another g there, then we'd be able to add it to that g. Okay? Alright, so here I've got x times x squared gives me x cubed minus x times x, x squared, plus 3 times x. Yes. Boom, done. Okay. Number 8. Multiply your coefficients, you get 15m to the 4 minus 5m cubed, because you have m squared and you're adding another m to it, minus 35m squared. Okay? Alright, so be careful with your minus signs. So now I've got a negative 3n out front, so I have cubed. Now I have a negative and a negative, so that's going to turn into a plus 6n squared, yep. Then what? Minus, what? 24n. There you go. So far, so good, right? All right, now we got all kinds of stuff going on. Number 10, what do I have? Negative 12x cubed. There you go, plus 24x squared. And make sure that we don't have too many x's there. Then what? Minus 36x. Yep. All right. Now we've got a whole bunch of random variables up there, huh? All right. So when I multiply that, I have what? 3. Yep. And then we combine our x's. So x cubed y. Good. Plus x squared y squared. Yep, because I have x to the first, y to the first. And then plus x, yep, y cubed, because there was nothing to combine with the x. So we had another x squared that had to go with my y, or y squared to go with my y. Okay, so number 12, we've got negative 10 r to the 4th, and there's nothing to combine with my s squared, so I just leave my s squared, plus 15, yep, I've got another r that's got to go on. I've got another s that's got to go on, so it's r cubed s cubed minus r squared stays, and I've got to add 2 more s's, so that's to the 4th. Okay, everybody's doing 13, 14, and 15 right now. All right, so if we look at 13, we should have a cube b minus 1a b to the 4th. Okay, 14, we should have negative 36c to the 5th, d to the 4th. There you go, plus c to the 4th, d to the 7th. Ooh, that was a fun one. Okay, and then 15, negative 20, m to the 5th, n to the 4th, plus 30, m to the 4th, n squared. All right, questions so far? All right, so now we're going to combine it with combining like terms. Okay, it's not bad. Okay, all right, so in number 16, we're going to just this negative 2x. Make sure you only distribute it to what's inside the parentheses. Okay, so we've got plus 8x. Okay, now this 7x isn't inside the parentheses, right? So we just bring it down. Plus 7x. Okay, now do I have any like terms? I do. My x's are the same, right? Okay, so I can combine negative. I've got negative 6x squared. Combine our x's, so plus 15x. And there is our answer. What? No, not when you're adding, just when you're multiplying. Okay, when you're adding, you don't touch your exponents. Okay, so everybody should be working, start number 17. Trying to stay one step ahead of me. Okay, so first we distribute this part, right? So negative 35w squared plus 15w. Okay, what was that? Okay, now we've got to distribute this part. So it becomes minus 4w cubed plus 38w squared plus 4w. Questions so far? Okay, now when you rewrite this and you start putting stuff together, it needs to be in standard form. Okay, so what would come first in standard form? Negative 4w cubed comes first, because that's my highest exponent. Okay, then we can combine my w squared. So negative 35w squared plus 38w squared. What do we get? Plus 3w squared. And then we can combine our w's and get plus 19w. And that is our answer. Kind of fun, huh? Yeah. All right. Do we want to do 18 or 21? 21? All right. So let's take a look at 21. Okay. So first we distribute what we can. So this part right here, we get negative 21y squared plus 6y plus 3y squared plus 6y plus 3. Oh yeah, we've got a minus and a minus. So that becomes plus 15y squared. Ooh, minus 9y. Holy buckets, we got lots going on there. All right, so we can combine all of our y squareds. So we've got negative 21 plus 3 plus 15 gives us negative 3y squared. Then we can do our y's. 6y plus 6y minus 9 gives us plus 3y. And then our constant at the end, plus 3y, there was nothing to combine with that guy. Fun stuff, right? All right, let's take a look at the application question. There's one like this on your assignment. Okay, how do I find the area of just the shaded region?
Find the area of the shaded part and then subtract it from the area.
Yep. So area of the big rectangle minus the area of the small rectangle, right? So area of the big rectangle, how would I find the area? Huh? Okay, well area is b times height, right? So 6x times 8x minus 1 is for my big area, right? Minus, yeah, 2x times 5x plus 3. So now I've got to do my distributing. 6x times 8x gives me 48x squared minus 6x. And then I come over here and I distribute this one, I get minus 10x squared, ooh, careful, minus 48x squared minus 10x squared gives me 38x squared minus 12x, yep. And that would be my area.